We have returned. And I hate our fucking intro. I really want a new one.
Me too.
Yeah, I
Cause
don't want to do it. Fuck the
yeah,
intro. Hey y'all, y'all know who the fuck it is.
we're fine. We're just gonna
we
Hey,
going
what's
we
up?
going through some things.
Yeah.
We dealing. We dealing.
hmm
Hey y'all, happy Valentine's Day.
Yes. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope that this year you feel love, whether you have a significant other or you by yourself.
I love Valentine's Day. Honestly, I love any type of holiday or celebration where you can just do the most. I feel like I love like decorations and little knickknacks and
hmm
little stuff like that. So I feel like when I get a chance to, and it's like a special occasion, I go all out. And not all like, within my means, but I feel like because I'm like that, I expect that in return. And when I don't get it, I'm fucking pissed. But I'm like, everybody is not me. But I'm like, damn, is it that hard to be creative?
Yeah.
Like for real, I be seeing some shit and I'm just like, you really thought that was a good idea? Like,
hmm
y'all should have called me. I don't know. But I know, it's in you. It's not on you. So some people got it, some people don't. To be a creative, it just like doesn't register that somebody can't just sit and think like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then they execute it, and
hmm
you know, damn, was that fucked up? Was that mean? I don't
No.
know.
Think about everything you do in a day, and let's say you incorporate, somebody else. Okay, well, in this instance, let's say you are organizing something, some type of a party or whatever. Or what would you like the circumstance to be? Would you want it to be a person or like you're doing a party?
Person.
Okay.
Since it's
So,
Valentine's Day.
yeah, we'll do
Mhm.
person. Okay. So, let's say, you being an individual yourself, you have your own things going on, and we cannot disregard who Shania is when I'm talking about the situation because Shania is a mom, right? So there are responsibilities that come with being a mom. There are certain inconveniences that happen when you are a mom. So I feel that if it is ever a thing where someone has, well, in her case, where she has other responsibilities, and now she's also adding an additional responsibility being somebody else onto her plate, essentially. I feel like that just says a lot. Level of just like hands on things, and then it's Valentine's Day, and here I am going out to the store and picking up things. Maybe it's a thing where I don't really have the extra money, or maybe, I'm not really too sure of what it is that I feel like you would like. So now I have to kind of get creative. And so, I'm hitting all the notes that need to be hit. I feel it comes to the level of effort, that goes into what somebody is doing. I think that's ultimately what I'm trying to get at. It's the level of effort. It's not easy. Money ain't easy to come by all the time. So, if I'm taking the time to buy somebody something, like I just feel like the level of effort, it just needs to be reciprocated. And you'll
Yep.
feel that, you would feel, I'm not asking you to do a helicopter, not the first year, like do a helicopter little trip or something like that, but
Even if it sucks, like,
yeah.
because like I said, not everybody is creative. You can't just like bust out with a whole, so some kind of effort. Do
hmm
something.
Yeah.
Something. Shit.
Because this is the first Valentine's Day where I'm actually single, so it is very different from what I've experienced in the past. However, though, that does not mean that being in a relationship, I felt like Valentine's Day was something that was made special for me. So, I don't know. I feel like as a woman and seeing both sides, because I always felt like in my relationship I was often like an afterthought with things. So when it came to holidays or birthdays, like, I mean, Christmas gifts were kept in the Amazon boxes they were shipped in, and they were just, given to me like that. I don't really recall ever waking up to any like type of surprise, but I do also remember the good, experience. So I feel, moving forward, like I'm just setting the expectation of how I want Valentine's Day to be for me this year. My daughter actually has a dance competition on Sunday, so she's with me, and as crazy as it is for me to like feel like, cause I really, I mean, she knows like I've been feeling it a little bit. Not gonna lie, like yeah,
Mhm.
because like in this situation, and then with my ex or whatever, like to know that he's probably experiencing whatever and breaking up and all that stuff, like it has taken some time. Like at least I have my daughter with me and we're gonna have an amazing Saturday together.
Yep. Shit, it
Yeah.
won't be completely lonely.
Yeah.
It'll be all right. They keep us in good spirits, honestly.
Hmm.
Like, it does. Like, they're so cute and just so genuine that it brings you to tears. Like, you gotta walk away real quick and go cry and come back and be like, you know what? You're right. Like, let's have a fun day. You never had like a crazy ass Valentine's Day, or like, I don't know, like the worst Valentine's Day, like somebody got you something and it was just like terrible, or like what
Worse, that was
was,
just like
I just
oh.
want to think of something.
Her dad and I had discussed going on a little getaway or whatever, and it was something that I had like been interested in a lot, and I feel like he had kind of like future faked me with it a lot because he showed me it. I didn't know nothing about this place. Like it was some very fancy couples energy place, whatever, whatever.
What place?
Girl, the fucking place all the fucking people be going and shit. We know the place.
What
With the damn
place?
pool in the hotel room and shit. With the heart shaped pool and shit. You know the resort? It starts with a P. Yeah. We know the place. I don't
Oh,
speak of that place. I
oh.
don't speak of that
We know
place.
about the P word.
I don't speak because I just feel like I was always future faked with it. Like so I remember one year
Damn, I was future fake with the, the P word. I was future fake with
P
the P
word,
word.
yeah. Damn, how the fuck both? You know what? That just means that,
Look,
bitch.
hey,
Fuck that place.
I guess I
I'm gonna
wasn't
be in
good
a B
enough.
place. I'm gonna be in Belize. Essentially started an argument with me to the point where he canceled, and this is where it gets a little confusing because I don't know. For someone to say that they canceled something, it just gives that they're trying to really hurt you. So I would have preferred it was a thing where it was just like he never booked it, but then I probably would have been mad too. So that's where it was like if he did cancel it, it's like damn, that's fucked up. But then also if he never booked it, then that was also fucked up. Either way, I
Mm.
didn't go. You get what I'm saying? So, and I had ended up because when I was working my job, I didn't have a lot of money at the time, but I knew that like he had like hoodies or whatever, so I had ordered him like this Nike hoodie, and then we had gotten into that argument, and I kept that shit, and that was my hoodie. Yeah, that was my shit, and I wore it around him too. I didn't give a fuck. That was
Mm.
mine.
I had a Valentine's Day with a man. I didn't even fucking know him like that.
Mm.
I knew him for like fucking 2 weeks. But I mean, we were talking and Valentine's Day came, so it was like, well, I mean, he got me some Uggs. He got me a cute little pea coat too.
Okay, you see,
You know, I did not like him like that. Like, we were just cooling it, and he was older, so that's that. I won't say
established.
he was a sugar daddy, but I don't know. I just feel like when they get they first little young something, they just do too much. Like he was just a little too pressed, but I did enjoy my gifts,
Good.
and I wanted to go home, and he was just acting so like I don't know. He was fucking weird.
Gosh, this sparked something.
What? You
And
scared
speaking of
me?
Valentine's Day, I discuss dating in general because I feel like I honestly I'm a little willing to share my dating experiences, just a couple of them with you guys.
Mhm.
Since I've been single. And newly single woman, and also like I was in a damn near like 10-year relationship, and it started and it very what I feel like very quickly, honestly, but nonetheless, the single. When I tell you the experiences, I mean,
The craziest dating experience I've ever had. Say I was downtown, you know how you do, you go drinking, you walk around, you vibing. I'm with you.
we were
Cool.
together. Yes,
We
we
were
were.
together.
Mm-hmm.
Two guys approach us, are talking to us, you know, obviously drunk, but one of them is like coherent. He's talking to me, he's like, "Oh, what are you doing tomorrow?" She got the drunk one. But tomorrow, I'm like, nothing. He's like, "Do you want to go to breakfast or something like that?" And I was like, "Okay." Mind you, he's an African. Should have led with that. Nonetheless, um, did we go to breakfast? We did go to breakfast the very next day, yeah.
Okay.
Or did I went to his house. Nonetheless, the man is giving me a tour of his house. I mean, it's huge, fully stocked bar. I mean, an entire closet full of nothing but liquor, hookah, all types of shit. Mind you, this man is like pushing 50, okay? So, but he's African. You know he for the party. He's telling me, you can live in my house, you can drive my cars, you can do pretty much whatever you want. Like, this man was telling me he was pretty much trying to sign his life over to me. And anytime I would go over there, he literally was trying to like prophesize to me all the time. Compare American men or American women to African men or women. And it was just always a thing. He's like, how ungrateful American people are. And oh my God, you guys are so ungrateful and y'all should be happy that y'all have this. And it just goes on and on and on and on. And, he's telling me, oh, I'll help you. I'll give you money, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay. So I know I got to sit through a couple lectures in order to get to my money.
There it is.
I know I got to sit through some lectures. So I was willing to sit through the lectures, but the lectures kept going and going and going. And the fuck is the money going to come in? So sorry. Like,
Right.
it's been like what you would think. It's not paying for sex. It's not anything like that. Like, he just wanted to, like, what's the word? I don't know, like mentor me, but
Mm-hmm.
like I think he was saying he wanted to give me money just to appease to me. Like I don't think that's what he
Mm-hmm.
genuinely wanted to give me, you know? Because ask me when I actually finally got some money out this man. And that was that. That was that. What the hell? And then his house gave, he got a whole family, but it was empty, but like it was so many flowers. And I know African men, they have this way about them, but like you putting flowers in your house like this? Baby.
But don't forget about the whole shopping and stuff. The whole
Oh, I
like
mean,
that
okay, I'm
part.
sorry. Am I
Like
just ungrateful?
that.
We went to breakfast. I went to his house. He got me an Uber to meet him at his house. He was looking at me. He was like, "Oh, you look different." And I didn't really know how to take that. I was like, "Oh, thanks." I don't know. I look cute, but I had on a corset top. Strike one. Titties out. Ass out. He's like, "You look different." So I'm like, "All right, well." I think we went to eat first and then we went shopping. I got new shoes, new purse, new top, new bottoms, new bra, new
Right. Stop
panty. I
playing.
mean, it was nice. It was
Right.
very nice. And that
New
entire day,
everything.
because I have a thing where I don't finish my food. He was getting pissed with me. He was
Mm.
pissed. By the third meal, livid because he got me. First he made breakfast. He made like I don't know what the fuck he made. I didn't finish it because I don't finish anything. He's like, "You're not gonna finish? Like what the hell?"
Mm.
He
You stupid as shit.
he's like, Why are you not eating? Like, you must. You must. Like, I can't. Like, what the hell? I'm full. The fuck? Nigga made me change my whole outfit. My whole outfit.
Damn.
Fr- to- I mean, the undergarments
Like,
down to the freaking purse. I mean, what the heck was wrong with my purse? Oh, he was looking at my hair. He was like, "Oh, I know someone that does this."
what?
I'm like, "Damn, what the
Damn. What the fuck?
fuck?" Oh, you ain't know that. Look, he was someone who does this. He told me he knows somebody that sell lace closures, and
Oh
he's
wow.
like all types of hair you ever would want. Like, oh, okay,
Okay.
okay, no shade. But yeah, that was crazy. Thank you for the
Yeah.
reminder. I
That
forgot
was
about that one.
definitely when she told me that shit. Mine takes the span of like a whole weekend. I was using Facebook dating for a little bit, and I had matched with this guy from New York. So we ended.
Sorry.
We starting to get to know each other, whatever. Like when I tell y'all, he's blowing my phone up, texting me back to back to back. But keep in mind, like I'm the type of woman to let a man know like when he's doing too much, just because I feel like, I would want somebody to be real with me. And I feel like when it comes to relationships, the worst thing you can do is accept something that makes you uncomfortable early on. Like we had discussed him coming down, like, well, coming out here to meet up with me or whatever. And me, my sister, and a good friend of ours, we were talking. We had went out one night, and we were talking. I was talking to them about him, and they were like, "You know what? Instead of him coming here, why don't we go there?" And like so much fun. So yeah, that's what we did. End up hitting him up. Hey, would you be willing to help me out with Airbnb or whatever? I don't even know if I asked him. He just was like, "I will send you money for Airbnb." He sent me $300 to go towards my Airbnb, and everything's cool. But I just want to keep in like mention to you guys, like, while I was just texting and getting to know him, like, I felt like he was being a little performative, meaning like he was calling me baby. He was saying how he was just ready to be a stepdad, and how he was just, with his government job, like he would be able to, transfer to Connecticut, and that's a nice area when it comes to families and things of that nature. It's just really selling it, and I'm just like, you know what that means, and
Hmm.
out, because like, what the fuck? Like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing right now. Like, do you understand? Like, I'm gonna crash your ass. You done sent me some money to see you, so I'm gonna come see you. But I was a little like, yo, this is not going to work. I knew that before I went out there. Okay, so that in mind. But I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. So go out there, and we have a plan to spend Saturday together. Asked me what my favorite type of flowers were, and I was like, well, I like roses. I like fucking, I don't know, just flowers. I mean, I'm a woman. I like flowers, except for the ones that fucking stink. I don't know which ones those are. With they're this weird ass looking one. I don't like them, but nonetheless, flowers are flowers for me. He was like, okay, well, what's your favorite color? I was like, oh, I like periwinkle blue, and I like pink, and orange, whatever, bright colors. He was like, oh, well, there's a flower called periwinkle. I was like, oh my gosh, man, I didn't know. I feel like maybe no, I didn't realize that we were supposed to get breakfast and all these things. Keep in mind, I was staying in an Airbnb in Jersey, and he lived in New York, so him coming to Jersey was like an hour, like over an hour. We'll show up around maybe 11 o'clock, so we can catch breakfast and then hang out, do whatever we're supposed to do, because he had a whole day planned. It gets to be around 3 o'clock, and the nigga is like not there. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, where are you at? I'm hungry. Like, come on. Like, I'm irritated and shit because I'm in Jersey. Like, I could have been hanging out with my bitches today, going to the mall or some shit. Like, he was like, you told me your favorite flowers were periwinkles, so I was just looking for periwinkles and I couldn't find any. When I went to the floor, she said she didn't know what I was talking about. I'm just like, bro, like, so then it's one of those things where it's like, damn, like, honestly, it really just like irritated me because I definitely said roses first. So at the end of the day,
Right.
we can say what we want, but I said roses first. So at the end of the day, just get there. So he ends up coming. He shows up with two bouquets. One of them is like an artificial one, and the other one was real. It was sweet, whatever. He had got two different types of chocolates. Cool, whatever. We go to get some food. Well, before we go to get some food, I'm like, I let him know the type of food I like. I say I like Caribbean food. I say, well, since I'm in Jersey, I want to try some fucking Italian food. I mean, I know it'll probably be really good. Like, I'm just literally naming. I think I even mentioned Mexican. Okay, so that's three. We get in the car. He's like, okay, so what do you wanna, where do you wanna eat at? I'm like, nigga, I don't know. He was like, okay, well, you want to look up some spots on Google? And I'm like, what the fuck? So then I guess he could read that I'm irritated and shit or whatever and stuff.
Mm.
And so he's like, all right, well, I'm gonna just, I see this Caribbean spot. All right, boom, we go. There's nobody but another couple in there, and so there's a total of 4 guests and the people that work there. Okay. So I go to the counter and I'm like, I walk past the dude and the girl sitting at the table, and I go to the counter and I'm like, hey, can we get a table for two? Sits us down. And I realize this is fucking Haitian food. And no shade to Haitian food, but like when I say Caribbean, and he knew I meant Jamaican at the end of the day. And I should have really but it's like New York, I'm thinking Jamaican. What the fuck? I'm thinking the Jamaican
Haitian.
spots. If I told you that come on. He gonna put. We went to a
Haitian.
Haitian. Like, come on, bro. And I was so air. So I'm like, all right, let me go
But
ahead.
you gotta clarify some things. Like if okay, because if somebody say Caribbean, if your first thought is Haitian, what the fuck? Like no shade, but
No, it's
nobody
no
is thinking.
shade, but
Nobody is
it's
saying,
the
"Oh, I want
truth.
Caribbean,"
Yeah,
and
you
that
think,
translates to
yeah,
Haitian.
it
And
doesn't.
if you don't know, you ask, "Who the fuck said Haitian?"
I was
That man
so
just pissed me off all over
irritated.
again.
So I'm looking at the menu and we getting to know each other and stuff a little more. And because at this point, I'm like, bro, I need some more information about your ass. Like, let me figure out. He being all cute and shit. He poured my glass of water for me and stuff. He all like, I'm glad the nigga you was with fucked up. Like, so, so we get to. So we get to talking and shit, right? Because I want to know, well, what's the deal with you? I'd asked him, I was like, have you ever broken up with anybody? With why you're single or whatever? He was like, no, I never broke up with anybody. And I'm like, oh shit. Like,
Oh shit!
because at the very least, you gotta break up with somebody in your life. You cannot be always a person broken up with. I don't give a fuck. That's too much of saying you the problem. You cannot. Come on, you ain't get one
I
up
don't
in
give a
there.
fuck.
You ain't get one up in there, bruh. Like, come on. It's getting late, I told y'all, because we didn't leave until fucking 4 or 5 o'clock damn near, okay? So we go do golf and shit, and the nigga, and this is literally because I highly doubt that he'll ever come across this, because he is blocked on a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? So I highly doubt, but I felt, even when it came to like me as a woman, like I don't know if I just made this man nervous. I don't know, but it was clear that like with the terribleness, if that's a word, how terrible he was at the mini golf and
Mm,
the beads of sweat rolling off of his forehead, and we was indoors.
mm.
He had a little towel to help
That's
his shit.
how.
He would hit the golf ball and it was just nowhere near. I'm like, damn. And mind you, I'm competitive. Like, I like to fucking compete. Like, if I go on a date with somebody and we go to an arcade, we go bowling, best believe I'm going to try my fucking best because
Spank that
yeah, like what the fuck?
ass.
So I'm over here and I'm getting holes in one and shit, like just fucking my shit up and stuff. Here he come trying to sabotage my ball from going in here. He's like, oh, you missed that shit because it was like, nigga,
Ew,
like you're just.
boo.
But then in the same breath, like trying to say, oh, I let you have that, or I let that happen, or I'm like, or I let
Ew,
like nigga.
cornball.
Okay,
Corny.
okay. So my sister and our friends, we was like I said, we had all went out there together and we had decided that we wanted to go out. So I was like, hey, you want to hang out with us or whatever? We gonna come to New York. We gonna come see what's over there because, like I said, we was in Jersey. He drops me off. I'm getting ready with them. We trying to have some fun our last night. We go over there. It's like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Mind you, I let him know probably around like 11 o'clock, 12 that we plan on showing up and we want to hang out with him. I'm super excited to see the inside of a Brooklyn home personally. Like, I haven't, I can't remember what they look like. So I knew it was going to be interesting on the inside. We get in there. Well, we don't get in there immediately because the nigga hurries up, comes out, and closes the door quickly behind him. Fuck, I'm like, nigga, we gotta use the bathroom. Like, he like, all right, I live with my uncle and shit, so y'all gotta be quiet or whatever. So I'm just looking around and stuff. I go to his room and I don't even feel comfortable going all the way in there because that's how fucking messy it was. I see the nigga start grabbing up papers and bottles and shit, and he was like, yeah, I told you it was a little messy. Nigga, I told you I was coming. I told you I was gonna be here around 9 o'clock at fucking noon. Be fucking for real. Be fucking for real. He is trying to pick up his little shit or whatever. I'm like, bro, I just gotta use the bathroom, and I'll be ready to go outside, so you could take us around, just show us what's out here or whatever. What was really nice was I told him I needed some gas or whatever, so he had walked up to me as I was walking inside his house. He had approached me with it. That was a green flag. I appreciated that. I didn't have to ask for the shit. It was already ready. But everybody went to the bathroom. There was a sign in the bathroom that said, please put the toilet seat down. So I also knew that was another thing, right? We go outside and we sit in his car. We're smoking and stuff. And we get to know him. They're getting to know him more, whatever. Asking all these questions. We like, oh, we hungry. We want to go to one of them little bodega, little spots or whatever. Get one of them little chop, whatever they call them. I don't know. All I know is my shit was good as shit. We go there and get the food. Then he takes us to this little spot to get gas, and it's like these Jamaican niggas just standing outside. Me, my sister, and our friend, we was walking past them. The guy that I was meeting up with or whatever, he was still in the fucking store chopping it up with the dude that worked there. They talking to us, trying to figure out where we going and shit. I'm like, I ain't interested in none of y'all. Fuck out of here. Just how you be talking with niggas, try to holler. You like, bye y'all. Come this nigga. He like, oh, they like, oh, you with them or whatever. He like, yeah, he was like, I don't know if that was a conversation, but all I know is I heard the nigga tell him where we were going. Yeah, if you want to meet up with them, I'm gonna take them over there. I'm like, what? Whoa! I thought I was here with you. Why are you dropping to the other niggas where we going? Like, he was being a little catty at some points, meaning it was dark out there. He was like, oh, my grandma lives over here. I was like, oh shit, I would love to see that during the day. He was like, apartments? I was like, nigga. I mean, it's fucking.
That's what happens when you travel. You like, oh, that's interesting.
It's dark as shit out there. I could have been near Central fucking Park, and I would have been like, oh, I would love to see what it looks like in the daytime. What, a park? Like, that's what I felt like. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? I digress or whatever, yeah, because at that point, something was going on. I just didn't know about it. It was somebody sitting on his porch, and I'm like, well, shit, I'm not about to let this nigga know this shit not gonna work out now, because I don't want his people to hear, and I don't want him to have his feelings hurt and them talking about his ass when he walking back inside. So I'm like, I'm gonna just wait until, I'm alone and not with so many ears, and so he looks at me and he's like, I mean, so am I going to be seeing you next weekend? And I was like, well, I'll let you know. You don't think this is going to work? You can just say that. Like, he was already like in his feeling. Mind you, the person, when I tell y'all, I glance at the person on his porch and they looking right over at us. Look, we'll just talk about it later. I had an amazing time, Thank you for da 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 da. I get in the car. They're like, what the fuck? Like, you already know this shit not gonna work. I was like, yeah, I know. I remember when it was that couple in there. Why the fuck the nigga gonna tell me the nigga sitting at the table with his girl was looking at my ass? Why the fuck would you tell me a man is looking at my ass? That was another red flag. They was like, Butter, you didn't see? I'm like, see what? Said, you didn't see the gallon-sized bottle of urine in his room? What?
Urine. Piss.
We had to use his car, okay? When I tell you I see the nigga do one of these where he let me use it. He gets something out of his car and he pulls it like this, and he hurries to try to turn to the side and try to put it in the trunk. And I see it's a bottle and shit. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? I mean, everybody got shit in their car. Piss, y'all. This man had piss in his room, okay? He's a gamer. Yeah. That nigga is a gaming ass nigga. Like, I didn't see it, thankfully, because if I would have saw it, I would have had to say, that was God right there, y'all. Nonetheless, followed up, he texted me, he was like, I hope you guys have a safe trip home or whatever. I'm fuming, I'm mad as fuck. He had said, I hope you found what you're looking for. And I was like, yeah, I hope you found what you're looking for too. He was like, I thought it was you, but I guess you're not ready for love. Not ready for love? He was like, yeah, I don't know if it's you got hella other options or if you still stuck on your baby daddy, but I was really respectful and I wasn't pushing sex too much. I was just that and the third. I was like, I don't think any woman would want to be with a man that chooses to relieve himself in bottles as opposed to walking fucking less than 10 feet to the goddamn bathroom. I tell y'all that nigga ain't never texted me back. And he's not going to. It was Friday the 13th. This was a little horror.
A little whore. A little whore. Hello. You go ahead, baby, a little whore.
A little
whore. No intro, no outro. No. Y'all know who the fuck it is.
Yes.
From brothers to sisters.
Yes.
We out this bitch.